Well. G'day, another good day to you all, folks.
G'day.
You're Ilana.
And you're Sean.
And together we are the Downunder Cruisers.
Welcome.
How are we, folks? Well, first of all, let me say we've got a couple of people downstairs in the basement who we're going to bring up shortly, and won't give you any hints as to who they are, but we'll get there.
Do we have the key to the basement to let them out?
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Hang on. What was that?
I can't remember where it is. Oh, dear. We've lost the
Where is
combination.
it? Where is it? Oh, my God. Hang on. Okay. Wait a minute. First, let me say hello to the real people, and then we'll go to the basement. Larry was first in the chat. So, g'day, Larry. Welcome aboard.
And did you?
Did you? Yeah. Did you have? I did.
You brought your beer along?
I did. I brought my beer along. I don't know if you guys saw our thumbnail, but yes, did you bring your beer along? That's a really important place. We've also got Heather here.
Hello.
Got Heather here. I don't know about it.
Hey, Larry. Hi, Heather.
I did say hi to Larry.
Hi, Jonathan.
We've got Jonathan Short in the chat. And then here's my favorite person here, Najuma Brown.
Hi, Najuma.
Welcome, Najuma. And again, congratulations on your win
earlier today.
And then we've got Nikita D. Welcome aboard. All right. Okay. So I've said to you beforehand, we've got some people down in the basement there, some really nice people. People I have a lot of fun with, even if they do pick on which side of the vehicle I actually sit in. But you know what? Let me say this. No, well, it's true. I mean, he does pick on me occasionally. But you know what? He's the only person I know that has really got the shoey down pat. What I'd like to do is introduce an amazing friend to me.
And his lovely wife.
And his glorious wife. Well, I can say hola to him, but I'd say g'day to her, and then we'd have a great discussion. So here we go. Welcome on board the lovely Vsauce Travel.
Hello. Ruffy and Amanda, how are you?
I'm driving
on the right side.
You're driving.
As long as you're not texting while you're driving, Ruffy, it's a bit of a worry.
Now I know that. I know that. Darian from the magnificent Germany with Darian. His favorite group is the Wiggles. So I'm going to ask you the question: are you driving in your big red car?
Big red car. Do we have a big red car?
No.
Okay.
We have a big black car.
Okay.
Well, that'll do.
Does that count? All right.
It'll count. It's a car, right?
That'll do.
Yeah.
It's her car. Mine's a little bitty car.
Yours. Don't get personal, Ruffy. Leave her car alone. So, Amanda, it's nice to have you on board with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I thought it's time we caught up.
It is. I agree.
I know. She had to go grab some pizzas. We have a friend of my daughter's here.
It's a slumber party night. There's 8 people in our house right now.
Oh, isn't that exciting?
Lovely young ladies.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
I am kind of worried because the last time we have kids here, they broke our hot tub.
Yeah, they did.
So,
oh no,
they did.
It's a bit of an overload of estrogen, Ruffy.
So this time, It's a no hot tub because it's broken.
Yeah. Oh well. Hey, I've got to do this. I have to do this
Okay.
because we've got John here from J&N Travels. I have to say this now. John does this all the time. He rushes over and has a look at Skippy. And yes, as you can see, Skippy's riding his bicycle.
Still cycling.
You're going to get the AstraZeneca virus.
He's delivering the vaccines. Yes.
But what I do need to do is, John, it is 14:06. So that's our way of greeting each other, the time check. And I know that Larry adds in his 2 cents there as well. So I'm waiting for Larry's 2 cents on this time check.
Well, here's 21:06.
On Friday night, we're in Saturday afternoon and starting to get towards the end of summer. It's getting a little bit autumny, isn't it? Autumnal.
It is.
Getting dark and
Autumnal.
getting autumnal, or fall, as you call it.
I love that.
Okay.
Getting a bit cooler.
Oh, now I understand.
I'm speaking the English.
She's using these big words.
And the good thing, you know what the good thing is? That we will see you next year.
Yes. And we're so looking forward to it. I'm actually going to put on a clip as to the reason why you're going to see us, but we are absolutely going to enjoy the time. It is an auspicious occasion for you during that time, is it not?
It is, isn't it?
What is it?
Don't tell everybody. Just wait. Just wait, okay? Because this year is actually an auspicious occasion for us.
Well, every year is on a particular date.
Well, I saw that wedding photo. The wedding photo on the intro is very cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that was 4 years ago.
That's how we get to start saying our anniversary after this one.
Yeah. I can tell you, it has been the most amazing years I've ever had. But you know what? We do what we got to do.
It's not been that long, actually, for us. We are still relatively newlyweds.
So let me ask.
So we can't remember what date our anniversary. Is it the 3rd, 4th, or the 5th of April? It's terrible. We've got a lot going on in April. That's the problem.
Oh yeah.
We've got birthdays, anniversaries.
2 birthdays in April.
Yeah, we have 2 birthdays. So
her birthday and my daughter's birthday.
Okay, so
it's his birthday and my birthday in April.
What day?
So I'm the 14th,
and I'm the 29th.
The 29th.
Oh,
so
the 24th.
And our anniversary.
Yes, he's the 24th. Our daughter is the 16th.
So Ilana is a cougar by 11 months and 2 weeks.
And you never let her forget that, do you?
No.
You know what?
It's my toy boy.
That's right.
I can tell you, folks, put away the buckets, but I can quite honestly say this is the most beautiful woman I've ever been with in all my life, and I'm very grateful for it.
Beautiful.
Oh God.
Now
I'll put the bath bag away. No, I'm sorry. I'm being very.
Now we've got everybody throwing up.
Oh God.
Now we've got everybody throwing up. I better get back into the chat.
He's a very
there.
sweet man.
So we've got Larry saying g'day to Nikita. We've got Jonathan saying g'day to us. We've got Jonathan also saying g'day to you guys. We've got Najuma asking saying g'day to Jonathan and asking him how he is. We've got Larry saying g'day and hi to Amanda. And earlier, I don't know if you know Amanda, but earlier on, Ruffy was driving.
Don't say it.
And he did a misprint.
Nothing is secret.
What did you do?
So we were I was just wanting to make sure that he's on track here. You know, it's going to be good fun. Yeah.
You go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Nothing is secret, honestly, with him.
That's right.
I saw his message, and then I say, it's like, oh, is this in 45 minutes? It's like, I will be there, but I don't know if Amanda will be there. And instead of Amanda, I put in Ananda. And then he say, oh, who is this Ananda? Did you switch wives with Larry?
You thought you had done a wife swap. Well, you got confused who you were talking to.
That's great.
So, Larry, Ruffy, I've got a message here from John to say, g'day, Mr. Raff and Amanda and the Downunder Cruisers.
Hey, John.
We've got Heather saying can't wait, and I know what that's about. That's that cruise, that's for sure.
And it's looking good on our end because we've heard about international travel. Qantas is starting up in
international flights.
Yes, international flights.
Yeah, we actually got an email today from Virgin Cruises. I signed up for their free cruise, and today we got the email telling us when we can book it.
What free? How do you get a free cruise?
If you are a travel agent, if you do their program, it was like 5 videos that you had to watch and answer like a few questions, and you get a free cruise with Virgin for 2 people.
Are you going on the Scarlet Lady or the new one?
I believe it's the Scarlet Lady because it will be the one for the United States.
It's a very interesting looking ship.
It is, and it's like we have to take it as they come. When you are a creator and you create travel things, it's like might as well.
Mm-hmm.
So now the question I got is it only for you, or is Amanda allowed as well?
Yeah, both of us.
Oh, you're
fantastic!
Both going? That's awesome.
Wow.
Hey, Amanda, you're frontline working. How's things going with the vaccines and getting rid of that terrible thing?
In Oklahoma, I think they're doing a really good job of vaccinating right now, at least at our hospital. It's really organized well, and I think they've seen a decline here for several weeks now.
Awesome.
But
right.
No, I'm staying hopeful.
Yeah, she hasn't turned into a zombie, and she has both shots.
I got both my shots. Nobody else.
So what did you get, Pfizer or Moderna?
No, your mom got the second.
Yeah, my mom got hers too.
Okay. What did you get, the Pfizer or the Moderna?
The Moderna.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So right now in Australia, we've got the Pfizer is here, and it's being distributed. The AstraZeneca is currently underway because we're actually manufacturing it here in Melbourne. Under license, and
supposedly the Johnson & Johnson is very good vaccine as well.
That's just been approved actually by the FDA, I believe.
They are used to do a lot of different vaccines, so they have the platform to do vaccines. So supposedly the Johnson & Johnson is pretty good as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the question I've got with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is a lot of the cruise lines are saying that you need to have both vaccines. You need to be vaccinated twice. How do you get around the Johnson & Johnson?
Well, that one is a one vaccine, though.
That's correct. Mm-hmm. But they're saying that in order for you to jump on a cruise ship, you need to have been vaccinated with both doses.
No, well, hang on. But if the Johnson & Johnson is only one dose, then that's considered to be vaccinated, surely.
I understand that. But now we're talking about bureaucrats.
It gets complicated.
Well, and I believe that there's talks about cruise lines putting the vaccine as well.
Oh, like having
it there, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so in Australia, the ruling is that when you've been vaccinated, it will go on to your Medicare card, which is a card that every Australian gets, and it'll be notified there that you've been vaccinated.
Oh, wow.
You'll get a digital, it'll be digitally recorded.
Do you have anything that says that you've been vaccinated?
Yeah, here you get a card that you're supposed to keep for now, It has all the information on there. But it's just a little thing.
Mm-hmm. John was saying that he wants me to put up the video where he's on the zip line. Well, John, you'll just have to concentrate, wait and see. I'm talking to some important people here, John.
Yeah, talking about John, I see Bagak is here. Mr.
Oh, yeah. I'll get down and have a quick look.
Yeah.
I'll have a quick look.
have a
We've
look.
got, I see that we've got Tammy. I'm going to skip over a couple here, guys.
We'll
I
come
see
back
that
to
we've
you.
got Tammy Chaudhry here. Welcome aboard,
Tammy.
Tammy. Nice to see you.
Oh,
And, welcome aboard, John Worcester Claykowski.
lovely to see
hang
you.
on. Let me
You
say
know
this.
about Bagak?
No, I can't.
Come on.
Let
Like,
me say it properly.
see? Come on.
Nice to see you.
Come on, Amanda.
Maybe if I'm a little more wine, maybe I will.
I don't need wine. I don't need any wine.
Hang on a second, John. You come on an Aussie show. Can you not use that baguk, but rather use the Skippy talk?
Or kookaburra at least.
Oh yeah, the kookaburra. Yeah, okay.
What is it?
No, you don't want me to do it either.
You can do the cooker.
What? You're
You
giving
can
me
go ahead,
permission?
do the
You are
kookaburra.
giving me permission
I'm
to do the
giving you-
kookaburra?
Go ahead, do the kookaburra.
Okay, it's my moment now, and I'm going to stuff it up. I can tell you.
That's
Wow.
pretty good.
There you
And
go.
that's what it does. That's what the kookaburra bird does.
That's
Wakes
exactly
you
what it
up
sounds
in the
like.
morning. How do you think I get woken up every morning?
That's taken the wax out of my ears. Everyone else's. Literally, my ears are ringing. Okay.
I didn't switch
Wow.
on the light on. Okay, let me go back up quickly just to see who else was in there and had a bit of a hello. John was saying we got there. Larry was saying,
Yes.
unfortunate, I'll get to see you also.
Yes.
Yes, Larry, that is really unfortunate. And it is your 32nd. I'm assuming that's your wedding anniversary
Or,
or years of marriage.
no, I think he's making a joke that's
Birthday.
the date.
Birthday. No,
Or the date.
Larry's not
32nd.
32.
No, or the month, the date. 32nd.
That's kind of funny because I was going down some Facebook posts today or yesterday, and somebody is like, "Well, 2021 is not that much better than 2020 because the gallon of milk it says expire February 30th."
All right.
Yes.
They had milk that said that?
Yeah.
Weird.
February.
Hey, Rafi,
Yes.
that's what Larry's got to say to you. Thinking about my wife, were you, Rafi? She heard you.
I know. I see. I saw that.
Larry's also involved in the industry, and so he's saying he just signed up for his Virgin today.
For his virgin.
Can we?
Yeah, we're gonna make a group in Marco Polo. I think we're gonna call it the Virgins.
We'll see who volunteers for that.
Let's see who is the first one to get in.
Yeah, we've got Blaine in there. Also, John is saying that he loves the kookaburra. So
Oh, good.
good on you. No, by the way, John is actually on Facebook, so that's awesome. So he's checking us out on Facebook.
Lovely.
That's nice.
Oh, lovely to see you.
And also, he thought it
thank
was
you.
impressive.
Thank
so
you.
there we go. Now, Larry goes and says, "Good job to you."
Thank you.
Look, he's here, Mr. Aussie himself.
G'day, Dave.
G'day, Dave. How's the micro, mate?
April is
Larry.
32nd. Okay.
Larry, go back to sleep.
That means I'm 3 days older than you, Larry.
That's right. 30 seconds. I didn't know April had 32 days. Larry's his kind of milk. Yep. Okay.
You've only just worked that out.
Yep. Only. And we're getting the ship show brought in as well. Welcome the ship show.
Wow.
Nice to have you
Fantastic.
guys on board.
Lovely.
And then, of course, Najuma's got to say g'day to the ship show. So that's awesome.
Fantastic.
It's nice. I like it when we get
Yuma is a great
Yes.
supporter. She's always in everybody's lives. I don't know how she does it.
Juna,
you know what?
absolutely.
Absolutely. And you know what was interesting? Earlier on, Honey was having his 500th celebration for his 500 friends. And he was doing a spin the wheel. And who should win but Najuma? which was
Oh, that's
Congrats.
fantastic. Did I win? Because I wasn't there.
well, no, and I didn't even win one of yours either.
Can I just say something about friends? We are pushing to 300 friends, and we would really love it if a few of you who haven't yet done so leave a few kangaroos in the top paddock for us today. That would be fantastic.
Not only that, but come on, guys, thumbs up. Jeez.
Yeah.
Have you done any shorts, you guys?
Yeah, we've done a couple shorts, and a couple were deemed not shorts, so I've got to go back to the
I mean,
board.
maybe because I mean, a lot of people are getting a lot of friends because of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a long weekend coming up next weekend.
Oh, do I have to work again?
So we'll be out and about on our long weekend.
Absolutely. What was the thing that got you over the 1,000?
The thing, well, between me and Neil from To Travel and Tour, we were in the channels like Brad Nino and all of those channels.
Yeah.
And of course, trying to put in good content out. But nowadays, you don't want to go to any of those channels because you get 50 subscribers, but the next day you lost
Yeah.
48 of them.
Yeah.
It's very, very hard. I mean, there were days. I mean, between Neil and I mean, I think we got 1,000 friends in a month.
Wow.
I mean, it was crazy. It was very, very crazy. That was, I believe, September last year.
Okay, so now the question I've got is this: you went over the 1,000. So what happened after that? What's the difference between making the 1,000 and getting over the 1,000?
Yeah, that's what I thought to myself when I got 1,000. Now what? There's really not too much of a difference. I mean, you're not going to be making the big bucks. The big bucks, you have to have a lot more friends and a lot more views. But what you get when you get to 1,000 is the capability of going live from your phone. So you can go live directly from your phone from the YouTube app. You get that. Right now, you can only do it on the computer. But once you get to 1,000, and you also get the community tab.
Yep.
So that way that you can advertise a little bit more and putting, how you call it, what is it? Tolls, like asking people what you like the best and things like that.
Polls.
Yeah, polls. Yeah, and then you can share channels on the community and things of that nature. So whenever like you are on, I can click the share and it goes directly to my community tab, so the people that they are my friends can see you.
Hang on a second. I'm sorry. I'm being blonde. Do that.
It's all right. No. Go
on. So
Sorry.
I was actually going to change question for a minute and say, Amanda, what has it actually meant for you to get this channel up to over 1,000?
That's a good question. Rafi is the one that, like, he's the force behind all of it and does all the work and everything and is just very passionate about it. And I've kind of been like
She's a pretty face.
No, I'm not a big technology person. This has all been, it wasn't my thing. So it's really been Raphael doing everything and all the work and stuff. But to see him, enjoy it and connect with people has been amazing. And then we went on, the trip with a bunch of people last year. And at that time, I had no idea, I really didn't have any, I didn't know any of those people. I hadn't really watched very many of them before. I had heard Raphael talking with Neil and stuff like that, but it was really an amazing experience. So it kind of, since then I've been a lot more involved, not as much as Raphael, but it's been a joy for him for sure.
any involvement that you do as the spouse is greatly appreciated. I mean, I know when Ilana's in the chat with me, or when she's just giving me a kick up the backside for whatever reason, it's appreciated.
Which is often.
I don't know about you, Rafi. I honestly feel that at times we think we're doing the right thing, but it doesn't get perceived correctly at times. So we appreciate it. I just want to say very quickly, g'day to Sherry also.
Hi, Sherry.
Welcome aboard. It's nice to have you on board and to join in and chat with our friends, Romans and countrymen. There was something else that you wanted to point out.
So David said something lovely up the top here. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. David is saying 300 friends
would be lovely.
And no crushing huge effort. Wait until cruising. Thank you.
There you go.
Cruising starts. You guys will kill it. Well, thank you very much for that, Dave. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I mean, I have a lot of cruise content on my channel. And of course, right now it's not getting as many views as they will get once people are saying, hey, I'm going to go on the Navigator of the Sea, so I'm going to go on this. Then I'm sure they're going to hit the channel because people want to know what the cruise is about. But if we are not allowed to cruise, there's really not too much research you can do.
Well, you've said that 4-letter word about cruise, so I better do something about it. Just give me a second, and I'm actually going to just press a couple buttons and get that cruise thing happening now. I'm going to do the shortened version only because I've got it right and ready to go. But oh well, life's tough at the top. What can I say?
Are we going to make John happy with the short version? No.
Sorry.
I know. It makes you want to.
I mean, we were ready, and then to go.
Aruba.
Aruba,
baby.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take Bermuda,
Bahama, come on, pretty mama.
Yes,
I have a feeling that's not the last time we've heard that song.
No, it's not.
It's just automatic when you hear Aruba. It just starts going.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, we've been in the unenviable position where we haven't been able to travel at all.
Yep.
In over, it's officially probably 13 months now, 14 months that we have not been able to travel anywhere.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, you haven't been able to leave at all.
Yeah.
Well, the state borders have some of them have been open, then they've been closed, and then just last week we had a 5-day snap lockdown. So it's just been all over the place. But the borders are opening up now, so we can drive. We can go up to Sydney now if we want to, or up to the Gold Coast in Queensland. So we can at least do a little bit of travel.
How are your numbers there? Are they
very low? We've got 0. We have 0 locally acquired cases.
Just
wonderful.
Amanda.
I feel like they can control it better there since they are like a big
an island.
Because, yes.
But Amanda, I want to tell you, we had a lockdown because we had 5 cases.
Doesn't that blow your mind?
And they're all cases from overseas travellers who have been quarantined.
Wow. Can you imagine all of the lives that have been affected because of that?
Well, you should see.
It was Valentine's Day. And all the florists lost thousands and thousands of dollars because no one could go out and buy the flowers, and all the restaurants that had bookings for Valentine's Day, food, massive amounts of food had to be disposed of. It was just
unbelievable.
Their neighbors in New Zealand, they can go anywhere without a mask. It's crazy.
Well, actually, New Zealand had a couple of
getting
cases.
close to that as well.
We don't have to wear masks outdoors as of today.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
and only
great.
indoors, and only indoors if no social distancing can be done.
Sean, I have a question. I saw a name on the chat there. So something about kitchen culture. Is that Casey?
Yeah, I'm going to get to there. I just want to start off very quickly. Larry's saying that all channel spouses are really appreciated. David is saying, Ruffy, you're spot on. People will really be seeking cruise footage. It will turn for the better. There isn't much available for obvious reasons at the moment. Then, of course, Heather's trying to claim copyright because she wants a part of the action with the group cruise. Well, we know the group cruise is hosted by us and more, the Downunder cruises.
No, I think she was saying copyright because of the song we were singing.
Okay.
If I was singing it,
we are so good,
so it doesn't matter.
Is this Casey?
This is KC. Welcome aboard, KC. Nice to see you, my friend.
That's right.
What's up, Sean?
That is our channel. Okay, the Urban Culture Kitchen. Okay.
Lovely. How's your beautiful queen?
Yeah. How's yours, KC?
Let me check it out. The Urban
Culture Kitchen.
Try that's difficult to say 4 times quickly.
Especially with your accent.
There we go. All right, Casey, you got a new subscriber, buddy.
Larry is saying, folks, 17 watching and only 8 thumbs up. Please consider giving a thumbs up if you are getting any value. It is free. Awesome. And yes, well done, Casey. You just got yourself another friend. And don't worry, we'll be doing the same ourselves. A few people in the chat saying g'day.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. We know it was, as I said, it's unrecognisable. Certainly if I was singing, so there's no issues there.
Dave, my question to you, mate, is when you sing it through the toaster, does it sound any better? Because I don't know if you guys know, but Dave doesn't have TV at home, so he watches us through the microwave, but occasionally the microwave gets used for whatever reason, so he's got to use the toaster
or the
kettle or whatever else,
or the sandwich maker he uses occasionally.
So Larry is also asking a very important question. Any word on what activities on the group cruise? Yes, Larry, there's lots of word on what's on the group cruise. Where was I? John's having a bit of a laugh at Dave, and Sherry is saying, I already have your bell on, KC, which is good. Dave's answering my question. No, but I'm tone deaf. Okay. Casey is saying she's wonderful, been planning our 11th year anniversary in March.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Lovely.
Very exciting. And Tammy is saying Casey has great recipes on the Urban Culture Kitchen. He makes me hungry every time I watch.
Well, we'll have to,
Okay, so I've got a solution for you, Tammy. It's not a good one. The solution is don't watch.
Hang on.
No, you got to watch.
No,
you got to watch, and you've got to give him thumbs up every time. Larry is saying the shepherd's pie looks yummy. We'll get into that.
Ah, that sounds good.
Casey, you've got some keto ideas there too. That'd be nice.
Now, Amanda, what was your favorite cruise that you've been on?
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
Yeah, go ahead.
He always thinks that I'm going to say. No, he always thinks I'm going to say. I went on a New Kids on the Block cruise with a friend, and it really was a lot of fun. It was fantastic. So he always thinks that is my favorite cruise. But actually, I really enjoyed the last one that we went on. It was special. And the Disney cruises with the kids, I love those.
And
I'm a
without the
sucker.
kids.
And without the kids. We've taken one without the kids, so
So
I love it.
Yeah, our last one was on the Navigator of the Seas with
Yes.
Royal Caribbean. It was very nice.
It was.
And we took the kids and we went to the new island. So it was a good.
Went to the big water park. It was so much fun.
Sounds great.
May I ask a question? Why was the last one so special?
That's what I was going to ask.
Because it was the last one.
Hey, but you know what?
That's true.
The good news is
we got to take, like all three kids, and Emma is able to do a lot now. We took her before in Disney cruises, but she was kind of a baby, and I think on this one she got the full experience.
Yeah, we just had a
cruise.
great time as a family on that last cruise.
And she was pampered by all the.
They give them a lot of attention and extra things.
On the how you call it, on the MDR.
Yep.
She got a lot of attention. Even the chef will come in and bring her cookies and.
Oh, that's lovely.
We were actually
something else.
we were watching some YouTube on the Disney ships actually, because we didn't know very much about them, and they look beautiful.
Oh yes,
they're beautiful.
Nice looking ships.
That was our problem. Our first cruise was a Disney cruise, so everything after that it just doesn't quite get to that level.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive that first cruise with Disney. I think we got the bug then. Yeah.
Our first cruise
see why.
was on the Golden Princess. That ship is no longer with the Princess line. It is now with P&O Australia under a different name. So our heartstrings were kind of stretched
torn,
a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to go on a princess cruise this past year to Alaska, but you know what happened.
Absolutely. That bloody whatever. Larry is saying NKOTB cruise. I'm not sure I understand that.
New kids on the block.
Okay. Yep. Well, Larry and I feel actually sorry for Larry and Ananda, because those two, they've booked so many cruises and they've all been cancelled.
Yes.
Wow.
And they've all been their first cruise.
They've never been on a cruise.
You're kidding.
No.
They're cruise virgins at the moment.
Imagine how fantastic that one's going to be when they finally get to go.
They'll be beside themselves, I could imagine.
Yeah.
Look, secretly, and I know this is not nice, but secretly I hope that first cruise
will be the group. Well, we hope it's the group one, to be honest.
No. They've got a cruise booked before the group cruise. And so,
you're talking about the Mardi Gras in October?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if he's on that one. I'm not sure which one.
Larry is on that one with us, as well as Heather. And so.
Well, the question is there going to be any cruising this year? Do you reckon?
I don't see it happening. I hope it does, but because I got an email from Disney where they gave me because of the Disney cruise. We're supposed to go on a Disney cruise last October, so they gave me 125% credit. Well, I got an email yesterday saying we're extending it instead of March to September.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that tells me, they're extending it because something is going to happen, but you don't want to tell us yet.
Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling about it, anyways.
Because there's a lot of talk around the traps now that the CDC have actually got their acting together, and some cruises are going to be doing their test cruises. So I don't know what's the. Well, you've got your ear to the ground more than I do.
Yeah, the test. I haven't heard anything on the test cruises, and I don't think they can start doing them until they're actually thinking about going. And if they have to do the test cruises before they can do the regular cruises, that's going to delay things even more.
Yeah. Just to get back into the chat for a minute, Casey's saying yummy Australian dishes will be on the menu. Wallaby, kangaroo, alligator, spiders.
Yum.
Nice.
Very nice.
You've forgotten one there. You've got to make a choice. What kind of spider? Is it the funnel web or the redback?
Well, you get more value in the funnel web. You'd get more meat there.
What about the bocabura or whatever?
The kookaburra.
The kookaburra.
Yeah, we cook that one as well.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bird. David is saying Navigator, our favorite ever ship. Tammy, the chat just jumped. Tammy was saying at this point, any cruise would be my favorite cruise.
Yes.
Actually, we've got a ferry that goes between Melbourne, which is the mainland, to Launceston.
To Devonport in
Tasmania, which is an island down below, and that's probably any cruising we can do. Dave is saying, nail gun my forehead to the side of a container ship. Anything will do at the moment.
How do you really feel?
He's got many means of travel.
Yeah, they see
cow carcass.
My oldest, our oldest is has a gymnastics meet next weekend, and then I believe her gym is doing another one, and then she has the state championship, and then if she makes it good in the state, then goes to regionals, and if she does good at regionals, they go to Western. And as of this time, Western is still in California, so let's see what happens.
We may see her. Will we see her in the next Olympics?
Not for the USA, I tell you that much.
Maybe Spain.
Maybe Spain.
So what, are you moving?
You're going to come to Brisbane then?
No, but I mean, if she's good enough for Spain, why not let her compete for Spain,
Absolutely.
The Olympics are the Olympics, right?
That's true. 2032 in Brisbane.
Cool.
Brisbane's been announced.
Is that Summer Olympics?
Summer, yeah.
Nice.
So is that going to be? Hold on. Is that going to be on the winter then?
Your winter, our summer.
Okay, so it's going to be the Olympics, but it's going to be like January.
Correct.
Wow.
Oh no, it'll be June or July, where it normally is. It's not. It'll be our winter, but it's Brisbane. It's Queensland.
Actually, yeah, they're tropical.
It's going to be warm.
So it's always warm there. They don't have
summer. It's going to be still going to be okay.
It's Queensland.
But you know what? Even though it's our winter, come on down, because our winter is nowhere near as cold as yours. We don't get the snow on the ground unless you're up in the mountains.
We just had a bad one here.
Yeah, we had a couple of weeks here in Oklahoma that was horrible.
Yeah, really bad.
We've seen it all.
Larry is saying that he's doing all this training is making him antsy to go traveling again.
Oh.
So, yeah,
we
understand. We know the feeling. John was asking Urban Culture, has it warmed up in Texas yet? And Casey's gone. So that's good.
Yes, Texas is more warm. I mean, we just came back from Texas last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was good. I mean, the northern part, I think the southern part, they still had another front coming, but should be fine.
So Larry's saying that his first cruise is going to be on January 29th, 2022. Oh, all right. We'll let you have that one. Tammy has said now her 7th book cruise hopefully will be her first cruise.
Oh, my gosh.
Really?
It's the anticipation of it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a new face. Welcome, Bucks Outdoors. Hello there. Welcome aboard.
Hello.
Sherry.
Second. Good on you, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
We appreciate you popping in 2 channels.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Sherry. I mean, she almost has 1.7 million views on her short.
Amazing.
And she just hit 6,000 friends.
Woo!
Yes, that's awesome.
Really,
I mean, that short is doing like everything for her. It's crazy.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Larry is saying with Princess Training and Virgin, there is 2 more cruises. So how many freebies have you got, Rafi?
Yes, we have the Princess one and we have the Virgin one. So we got two free cruises.
So are you saying all you need to do is watch some videos and answer some questions?
Yes.
Done.
But the Virgin is already passed. You cannot do that one. But if you want to be on the Princess, as long as you're a travel agent, you go through the Princess Academy, and once you are a Commodore status, they will give you a free cruise.
Oh, okay.
Free cruise. I mean,
Well,
you still have
there
to.
you go. I thought it would be a bit easier than that. Okay.
No, it's not easy. I mean, you have to watch videos and answer questions, but it's not as easy as the Virgin. Virgin was 5 videos. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
I never seen anything so easy in my life.
Come on.
The Princess is the same thing, but it's a lot more. You have to maybe 50, 60 videos, answer questions. But I mean, they're not hard. I mean, and you can take the test over and over again. It's just time consuming.
But let's get things into perspective, right? Virgin are virginal. They haven't even had a ship go out with passengers on board yet. So they've got to learn.
Well, they have in the US, in London, in England.
One cruise.
They just do
They have like 2-day cruise. Yeah.
Yep.
So Casey is suggesting that there's no cruises in the USA in 2021.
Yeah.
Which,
I think that's the way I see it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not optimistic either.
Dave is saying that that Casey, mate, all you need is a shovel to shop. Scrape the roadkill off the side of the road. Yeah, right. That's about right. Tammy is going, it will take the cruise lines 90 days from the test cruise to get up and running. So that'll be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Just looking through very quickly.
We've got some new people dropped in.
Oh, cool. We'll have a look at them in a second. Oh, there we go. I see a new face there. Whitney, g'day, Whitney. Welcome aboard. It's nice to have you back. Oh, God. Look who's here. Mother.
Hello. Oh, it's my
Hello,
effing.
Mom.
It's my effing mill.
It's my mother.
Oh,
Favorite mother-in-laws.
Aww.
hello,
Sherry
Mama.
Yeah, she's a
Sherry is
beautiful
saying that
lady.
she's very thankful. We're trying to get my mum and dad to come with us on the cruise. We'll see how they go.
Yes. They love it.
Oh, yeah. And you would love it too. They're
The
Great
problem
people.
with you guys is like you have to travel so far to go on this cruise.
Yep.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're bracing ourselves ready.
Yep. Larry's saying g'day to mom. I mean, hey, wait a minute. That's my mom. Not. Hang on, Larry. I'm confused. We'll get there. Ma, have you been doing things that we don't know about? Anyway, Larry is saying.
Probably.
Larry is saying, just pay the tax and the fees. Yeah. Well, the government always wants their bit. So Dave is saying have cancelled 11 thus far, including 2 back-to-backs, and
Back,
have
two back.
Oh, wait a minute. Back,
Wow.
2 back-to-back. Okay, so that's 3 in a row. And have 2 booked currently, Oz and Vancouver to Japan. Oz probably cancelled, but positive for Vancouver next October 2022.
Oh, October 22.
That's when our group cruise is.
Fishing. You might run into them.
Let's hope so. Maybe he comes on our group cruise with us. Yes. Anyway, so what's besides the freebies? What cruises are you looking at, and our group cruise? Besides those, what else are you looking at?
Well, we have those 2. Then we have a Disney one, and then the one in October with La Lila Loca, and then the one with you guys in October next year, and then the one in February, or is it February or January? The bloggers cruise, like
in
that's
the
23.
mega blogger
Yep.
Well, we have
extravaganza on the breakaway. Yeah.
we have a challenge with that particular cruise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's
the
that?
challenge is that our bank balance won't allow us.
Yes.
We tried to negotiate with the bank, but
we have a bit of a handicap there.
2 US trips would.
Yeah, why don't you stay? Why don't you stay from October till you can stay in our house.
Just be careful what you wish for, Ruffy.
Did you see his face? He's like,
it's fine. If you don't mind sleeping on this movie,
some recliners
on the movie room over here.
But then you know what? There will be people complaining because when it comes to your live, my face will be on it. So, and you can't have my shiny bald head all the time.
That's okay.
Yours is the one thing. At least you've got something round the sides. But hey.
No, seriously, if you need to stay somewhere, if you want to make it to the breakaway, just extend your stay.
Yes, the only problem is there's a thing called work that earns us money in order to go on the cruise.
You work remotely.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, Larry, it's not the type of work that can
Here
work.
I am. I'm mixing the two of you up right now. Wishful thinking, Ruffy. The problem is
our work doesn't.
It's our business, and when people don't work, we don't eat. So
yeah.
I got it.
It's a fact of life, unfortunately.
We're going to front up and teach. But I'll give you a lesson in first aid if you really want. And on second thoughts, if you want a lesson in karate, I can do that too.
Yes, I'll take some of them. I'm a judo guy.
Oh, yeah? So I was thinking,
I've never seen you do it.
Well, I was thinking one of the activities that would be on the cruise is a karate lesson.
Oh, that'd be cool. Karate with Sean.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Sensei Sean. There you go.
Don't
Yeah.
joke,
I know.
Yeah.
Kind of like a hot thing right now, with the Cobra Kai and everything.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. It has been getting people to come along to training. Sherry is saying, in her opinion, the ships will not sail until everyone, including crew and passengers, are vaccinated.
What I'm thinking as well about that is like the islands, they will have to have people vaccinated.
Yep.
I mean,
say hello to Tommy. Sorry, Ruffy.
Go on.
Hello. I'm just saying hello to Tommy.
I'll find him. Oh, there he is. Tommy Dodson, welcome aboard, Tommy. Nice to have you. Hope you're feeling okay, buddy. Oh no, that was Jeffrey, somebody else. That's cool. I hope you're feeling very well, Tommy.
Are you doing this again?
I am.
He's terrible with names, honestly. Shocking.
Who's this person here? Oh no, that's Mom. Sorry. I'm a good girl.
But I'm telling you what, the cruise lines are kind of desperate for people because we got a pamphlet from Norwegian, and it's like free kids, free booze, free everything free.
Hey.
Yeah, but that's interesting because I can understand they want to get people to be loyal and to stay and so forth. And this time period has certainly given them a whack around the ears. Really.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Casey is saying, me first, Sean, I need a mouth-to-mouth lesson. Casey.
There's no kissing Sean, Casey.
You offered.
I'm refusing to put my lips on yours, Casey. You never know where your lips have been.
So you do the training with first aid, right? The CPR, right? Do you use the little thing that you put in your mouth to do the mouth to mouth or not?
Not at the moment.
In Australia, when we teach CPR, we teach the principles of doing CPR with mouth to mouth, but we also teach compressions only.
Yes, that's what they're doing now here, just compressions only. But the last time we went through the class, they had a little plastic deal that you put in your mouth.
Yep. We do use that as well as part of our training, but we'd rather there's a full like face shield that you can use, which is much better because you don't have to pinch the nose and pull the head back.
Tilt the head, yeah.
You just use you would understand this. We just use a BVM, bag valve mask.
And then they told you how to use the electric paddles or whatever they're called.
We call that a defibrillator.
Yeah, well, it's
So do
called,
we.
what do you call the letters? Bring me the what?
AED.
AED.
Yeah.
Automated external defibrillator.
Yep.
And the good news is I did a lesson on yesterday, and I had a room full of Russians, and their first language was Russian, their second language was Russian, their fifth language was English. And when we actually got to do the AED, they got it because I made them shocked. That it was shocking for them. Yeah. Oh, look, it's arrived on scene.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Good to see
Welcome
you.
aboard. Nice to have you here. Now, folks, if anybody wants to join our cruise,
oh, there she is.
Yeah.
This is the lady to see.
this is the lady to see. You need to speak with this lady, Cindy Spiker, because she is the TA that we are using to set up our group cruise. And I can tell you now, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So we'll see how we go with our karate training. Casey, of course, mouth to mouth, as typical, not karate. Okay. Heather is saying, sorry, had an important phone call. Okay, well, we'll catch up with you later.
Oh, David's leaving us.
Is he?
Mm.
He's not allowed.
Nice to see you, Dave.
Dave, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. Get out of the microwave. Saturday after disappear. Thanks for the great show. All the best to each.
We'll see
and
you
everyone.
Wednesday.
Catch up Wednesday. We'll see you Wednesday, buddy.
Lovely.
Whitney is saying ambu bag or compressions only. No mouthpieces either. Yep.
Well,
ambu bag.
with this virus, we're not putting mouths anywhere near other mouths.
Just trying to understand what an ambu bag is. Do you know what that is, Amanda?
No, I'm not familiar with that.
Okay. Yeah, because with us it's the
I
bag,
wonder if it's a
valve.
bag valve. I wonder
Maybe
if it's what we call a bag valve.
Ambu.
Those that you inflate.
Yeah,
Squish the bag.
Sherry's saying it does sound good for river cruises and small ships, but they will require vaccines also to Tommy Dobson. Yep. Casey is saying, Sean, I got my COVID shots. I don't care. I'm still not putting my lips on yours. She's saying g'day to Cindy. We got a Facebook user. G'day, mates.
Well,
how you going?
hello, whoever you are.
That might be somebody I spoke to today. I'm hoping.
Okay.
But you see Casey's photo. He's holding what is it? A wooden paddle. So be careful.
Listen, no matter what kind of paddle he used, I still wouldn't be doing it. Tommy is saying to Sherry, yep, that's the kind that kind of fits in anyway with the general demographic of river cruise passengers. It's good to be old sometimes. Yeah, it is.
Well, if you want to cruise,
yep.
The people that there is a whole bunch of people in Mexico right now, right?
Yes.
There's Nautical Nurse Nancy to travel on tour, and actually, see the world with Chris.
Yes.
He went there today and surprised them everybody.
He did.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he surprised everybody today. And then there's a couple of other people in there, but they are all on a pirate ship today, taking a cruise.
Oh, wow.
Sounds cool.
Hey, here's the question. To get around that, the passenger, whatever act that there is to stop
the passenger vessels,
whatever it is, like the Jones Act almost. A cruise starting out of Mexico going back up to Alaska?
That will be feasible, yeah. Because it's not starting in the U.S. That's why they're thinking about putting a port in Cozumel.
Okay.
There's talks to making Cozumel a main port where you can.
That'd be good.
So you can go out of there to the Bahamas, so you don't have to be from the U.S., so you don't have to go through the same rulings.
So then the question is, do you actually have to go through Canadian waters to get into there? Into Alaska?
I guess.
Do we?
I'm sure, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that would be a question for Larry, but I'm sure that you have to go through Canadian waters, or maybe you go into the international waters and then come back.
Well, I mean, that's the question, because Canada's saying no cruise ships in Canadian waters.
Oh, it's saying in Canadian waters? I thought it said no cruises in Canada. I didn't know there was including the water.
Yeah, they were. I heard via Don, and I don't know whether I misheard him, but the question was, was he entitled? Are ships entitled to go into Alaska, and whether Alaska was actually connected to Canadian waters in order to go through to the space?
Well, yeah, I mean, Canada, there's a piece of Canada between Alaska and the U.S., so
yep,
I will think. But I don't.
It'd be interesting. Would be
Oh,
interesting.
yeah, Sherry says they are saying in Canadian waters, yeah.
Yeah, but it'd be a very, very, very long cruise.
Yeah.
From Cozumel to way up to Alaska.
Either that, or maybe they can open like a port in Ensenada.
Okay. So Whitney's agreeing it is the BVM.
BVM, yep.
Yeah, which is awesome. Bag valve mask is what we call it. So Sherry's saying yes, hearing that bookings from seniors are up. Yep, so that's good. Oh, there's a face.
There's a face.
Sir Spiker.
Hey, Doug.
Oh, sure. Hey, Doug.
How you going, buddy? Nice to see you. And Sherry's also agreeing that that's why they're sailing. That's why they are stalling, wanting for vaccines to be readily available. Doug is giving me a compliment. I need to put some powder on. Good on you, buddy. John was making a comment there to say the distance and cost from Mexico is too high.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that for sure.
Yeah, if you go from Cozumel, yes, because what I'm talking about Cozumel is just for like the Bahamas and the areas that they are there. That's just to give people a choice, because like everybody that is in Mexico now, as you can tell, everybody is going to Mexico with no problems.
Yeah.
But now they have to have a negative COVID test in order to come back. But the resort, if they get, they're providing that test for free, and if it's positive, they're allowing for them to stay on the room for 10 days in isolation.
In quarantine.
Now, question: if people do travel to Mexico, do you have to quarantine on the way back in?
No,
I don't think so. I mean, does it depend on the state? For a while, it depended on the state.
It also depends on your job too.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to when you went.
No, we didn't have to do anything.
No.
We didn't have to have a test or anything. Now the test is required 3 days prior. But what happens if you get it 3 days prior and then you get COVID 2 days before?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Whitney was saying maybe carbo up the Pacific into Alaska.
I'm down with yes to all of those.
Yeah. Yes, they're saying Canadian waters. Larry is saying, from what I understand, they have to stop in Canadian port on their way up to Alaska.
Okay.
Yes, if it's a U.S. ship, I mean, if it gets out of the U.S., yes.
But if it's coming from Mexico,
it's not the U.S. regulations anymore.
And right. who's actually making the point that it has to stop in a Canadian port?
That's a law in the books. I'm sure
That's a
Sherry,
US law, not
I'm
a
sure
Canadian.
Sherry knows more about that.
Yeah, is that a US law or a Canadian law?
I think it's a U.S. law because I think Biden just renew it or just said no about taking it off or something. I
Really?
heard something related to that,
Okay.
but
All right.
it's related to whenever I don't want to. I'm not sure exactly why, but I mean it was something related to the old days. It's a law that doesn't make any sense now.
Antiquated.
It's an antiquated law.
But hang on a minute. We're talking about governments, right? I'll get off the politics. Tommy is saying, is Cozumel really feasible? You'd have to go through the canal.
Yeah.
Long cruise than CDC is allowing, I think. And investment to upgrade the international embarkations has to be huge. That's a good point.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I don't think that one is feasible unless there will be a longer cruise. But then again, it's nothing related to the U.S. because it's coming out of Cozumel. So I mean,
so Sherry is saying that they could go from Long Beach to Mexico to Alaska. But
that's a very roundabout way.
Yeah.
Sort of up and down.
I mean, let's put it this way: you could always go from Long Beach to Australia to Alaska. We wouldn't mind.
We're used to long cruises, right?
Yeah,
we're used to long cruises because it's 4 days to get anywhere anyway for us.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
But if it is related to the waters, now I don't know if it can go or not.
Let's have a look here. Sherry is saying, but they cannot go through Canadian waters, so not sure if that's possible.
I mean, they will have to go international waters, then get to the coast of Alaska, and then go around to get
that's
into.
Not gonna happen.
I mean, it seems like there is catch-22s all over the place.
Yeah. Well, Casey is saying that it's USA maritime law, so that's the interesting bit.
But I want to know why. Like, well, what's the reason behind that?
That's a good question.
I think it was something related to commerce and stuff like that. But don't quote me on that because I'm not quite sure.
Hang on. Where's the spare mic? Can we have the spare mic, please? It's just down over there or next to the other side there. Just on the floor there. Just there. I need the spare mic. Because Ruffy is making a quote. And so I need the spare mic. Okay, here we go. Over to you.
Go ahead, Rafi. Go ahead.
I say, do not quote me on that.
Sorry.
All that work for nothing.
Thank God I didn't plug it in. As we were saying before, I so rudely interrupted by an incorrect statement.
John's saying it was to protect the American worker. Okay, so how does it protect? Sorry, I'm a bit lost and not understanding how that protects the American worker.
Well, the ship had to be built in the US with
I understand.
US material.
You want to come famous, Natalie?
Yeah.
Come here.
The chips are not chips
Hold on,
nowadays.
here is our daughter's friend. She wants to be famous. Hold on.
To say hi.
Oh, okay.
Come on, be famous.
Tell her that she's all the way.
Hi.
Hello, your face is now
You're talking to Australia. Come on.
all the way in Australia. Hey there.
I'm your favorite daughter.
G'day.
Well, welcome anyway, and thanks for joining in on our chat, even if it was like a vaccine, which was like 30 seconds.
It's going to be all over the boards.
The mess, that one.
Oh, whatever. I'm not a mess. I'm a
She's a mess.
hot mess.
Are you hearing them?
I'm listening
we can hear
every
that.
single word. Larry is saying international waters only go out so far. They can go around Canada, but too long. Canada is the closest foreign port that they could visit. The point I was trying to make, Larry, was getting to Alaska without hitting anything Canadian to alleviate the requirement for having to stop in a US or foreign port, just going into the US. So say from anywhere else other than Canada. That was the question. But then again, I guess I don't have the right answer.
Protect the American worker and taxpayer.
Okay.
All about those taxes.
And Casey wants to know how's school.
Well, I mean, that one wasn't our daughter, but I don't know. I hope she's doing okay. Our daughter is actually sitting right in front of me here.
Oh.
G'day.
G'day there.
Well, yes. So we're going to have an absolute ball on that cruise. Can't wait to see you guys. Shake your hands and give you a good old hug. And yes, have the shoey.
Oh, that's what he was reaching for.
Yes, we know. We know. We're going to have a shoe ready. Amanda, you better have a shoe ready too.
We're going to have a specially made shoe.
Nice. A clean shoe.
What is it going to say? The Horizon? What?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to have something like the Carnival Horizon shoe put all over it. But it'll be the Horizon shoey.
I like it.
Something anyway.
Yeah, we can drink it while watching the horizon.
That's correct.
Yes, there you go.
Hey, perfect. Us on our balcony. No. Let's get it right. Us on the aft part of the ship.
October next year.
Correct.
Yes, all of us together.
My daughter is asking me what cruise.
Yep, October 2022.
No kids allowed, right?
Correct. Too much alcohol.
We're going to quote you on that.
Please be my guest.
The only kids allowed are Heathers.
Yeah. I was going to say the only kids allowed are us.
Us.
There you go.
Big kids. The big kids at heart. Kids at heart.
Yes.
There you go.
Larry's copping out. Larry's really copping out.
I like the sound of that.
Shoe.
Me too.
Chocolate shoe.
Yeah.
What activities on the cruise, Sean? So you have karate, and what else?
And then we can have shoey.
The proper shoey procedure. Okay.
Correct. Which you and I are going to be demonstrating, and then we'll make
we can get the cruise to get us the free beer for the competitors.
There you go.
I'll be in that.
Yes.
As long as it's the home brew.
Oh, what's the homebrew?
I don't know.
The one that the ship makes.
The one the ship makes. Okay.
Don't they have a brewery on board?
They do?
I thought they did.
No. I'm so gullible. I'll believe you.
I think it was a Rockabura.
Cockabura.
I was actually looking on some of the Carnival Horizon.
Yeah, there is
videos and so forth, and there is a brewery on board.
There is.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm sure there is. One of them has, or all of them.
Cool. And then maybe a contest of how many burgers you can eat.
Oh, a burger eating contest.
Yep. Well, yeah, we'll do that.
No, we need to do a pie. We need to do a pie eating contest.
You've got to mix them together. Now, hang on a second. G'day, Eric. How you going, buddy? Nice to have you on board.
Eric.
And Eric's another one who's joining us on the cruise.
Is Eric in Mexico right now? Is he one who's in Mexico?
I think he
is Eric here?
He
is. Yes, it's just popped in.
Yeah, how is Mexico, Eric?
He is in Mexico. That's right. How's it going there?
Yeah. Tell everybody else to log in here. Come on.
They're on the beach.
They're on the beach.
Having too much fun.
I have to leave early
Join us
for work.
right
Oh, he came
Oh,
back.
he's home now.
Oh,
Yeah, he came home early. Yeah. Before I give, well, let me do Larry quickly while I got him up. He's thanking you for asking the question, and he owes you a drink. So he's got to have the sherry. Thank you
Good
for
night,
joining
Sherry.
us, Sherry. You have an
Good to
awesome
see
night.
you.
Take care, buddy. You'll be fine. Trust me, it'll be okay. What else have we got here? Sherry is saying the Carnival Vista has a brewery on board.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, as we say, Eric had to leave early for work. Wish he could still be there having a blast.
Oh,
Yeah. So Eric is home
glad
now.
you enjoyed.
From everybody. KC is saying we will be in Australia, house sitting in your home when you're gone. Leave the credit card and the car key.
KC, we'll leave the credit cards, but you won't get anything from them anyway.
And
The cupboard will be bare, I can tell you.
they've sent them all coming to the US.
More of a worry is the car keys. Can you imagine driving on the correct side of the road?
Yeah, that's right. All right, I won't say any more just for you. Now, I've got clarification here from Heather that Horizon does too. So there is a brewery on board.
Cool.
There you go.
So that would certainly make a huge difference. So we're going to have an excellent time.
We will.
And yes, certainly looking forward to all the fun and merriment. Eric is saying having a good giggle at KC.
Well, I thought you are a minister, aren't you?
Me, a minister?
Yeah.
No.
Minister of what?
Magic.
A minister of magic.
The minister of pain of karate.
Oh, that kind of minister, yeah. I'm actually a devout coward.
No. Since it's our anniversary, maybe somebody can remarry us on the ship.
Well, he could. Well, he could.
I've got an idea for you. Kidneys, my friend.
Right.
Kidneys.
Anything for a free drink, right?
Thank you. How romantic.
Well, actually, in the Jewish religion, when the couple are getting married, so you stand underneath a canopy, and one of the first things that happens twice, one of the first things is the father of the bride, or rather, the father of the bride gives the groom a drink of wine and then passes it to the bride, and she from the same cup. Then later on, it's the father of the groom who then gives the bride and the groom a sip of wine. So by the time, now here's the important bit: you fast before, so the bride and groom are both fasting. They don't eat, drink, nothing before the wedding.
That cannot happen on a cruise, buddy.
Now wait a minute.
That's why we had an afternoon wedding.
When it actually comes to having your wedding in the afternoon, not only are you dead hungry,
and sorry, can I just say, and you have to circle the groom 7 times.
Yes, not only that, but when you actually have your sips of wine, your body's going, give me, and it's the alcohol that's going through, and you're blind.
Yes.
Drunk, but you
just 2 sips.
Let me ask you, Sean, is that the same cup that you're drinking now? Is that the same cup that you break with your feet later?
Yes.
Well,
it depends. Like, you could buy an inexpensive light bulb.
It's a symbolic
glass.
It's a symbolic glass.
So you would keep the glass that you drink.
You keep the actual. It's a proper.
That becomes, in some households, what happens is they use the one from the parents' house to start from the parents.
Oh, I like that.
The brand new one for the new family that you take home with you and use on your.
That's
Friday.
lovely. I like that.
It is. It really is a lovely ceremony, I have to
Yeah,
say.
rooming in is lovely. I like that. I didn't know that either.
So yes, my mum is
David.
yeah
Just the
having
That's
Okay.
that's
Change, right?
Who is David?
David is
Is
my
that-
son.
and he dresses up. He does this hilarious
he-
rabbi impersonation. He's got a cat and the side locks.
Perfect.
Hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Hilarious.
My
Brilliant.
parents had their 60th wedding anniversary,
Oh, wow.
and my son
We did a surprise
remarried,
remarriage.
renewal of
Renewal
vows, shall we
vows.
say.
Yeah, sorry.
And
That's
my son was
hilarious.
the rabbi.
It was so funny.
Man, it was funny.
Aw.
We wet ourselves. It was really. It was.
What a great memory.
Larry, KC was saying you drink yourselves blind. Yeah, well, we drink ourselves in such a way that we put face mask. No. Alcohol has a thing. You know that, Amanda. It affects people in different ways.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, why are you asking Amanda?
Because I'm
She's got to treat the people who
I thought
get
you were-
alcoholically induced.
you're not implying anything else. Oh, okay, yes, she is.
Amanda,
Don't know what you're talking
Amanda,
about.
You didn't have to add to the discussion, right? Larry says, I wouldn't make it. I'd be passed out right away. Yep, that's right.
The issue for the bride is you're wearing a lovely white dress, one would assume, and then you're drinking red wine.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And that's the worry.
I like the bottle. Rafi, are you doing a shoey?
No,
He was doing a beer.
Saving Chewy.
Oh,
Cheers
your
to you.
Guinness.
no, it's not Guinness, but it's on my Guinness class.
That's a very dark beer.
So what is it?
This is Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Ah.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, keep going. I'm thirsty. You stopped.
It's not a shoey. I have to savor it.
Ah.
The shoey leaks. This one doesn't.
The shoe
Oh,
does.
that's true. You got to drink the chewy.
Behind the scenes fact, the shoey, it leaks.
Behind the scene facts.
Yeah. Only you get to know that.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
we won't tell. We
Yeah.
promise we won't tell
It
anyone.
does leak.
Yeah, they are the inventors of the shoey.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
And it was because of concerts, right? People will take shoes to their concerts. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, yes, we take it everywhere.
Yeah, we would do it everywhere because we would run out of glasses. It'd be much easier using a shoe.
More convenient. Just take your shoe off.
I love that.
Well, I don't know if maybe they had an extra shoe in their purse.
We take them everywhere.
Of course we do.
I love that.
That's why we carry our big handbags around.
Mine leaks.
Yours does leak for sure. That one, you're not going to enjoy that chewy.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yes, the keg is working, KC. Yes, it is.
The keg is always working.
Yeah, chugga chugga.
I was going to show Heather's statement, but I thought no better of it. Yeah, because that's reminding me of that Wiggles song again. Chugga chugga chugga, big red car. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, aside from our group cruise, what else is planned? Any other land travel?
Land travel. Well, it depends. If my daughter makes it to Westerns, we will go to California.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That'd be nice.
Awesome.
And that's in May 10th, I believe it is.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Is California not in lockdown at the moment?
They are and they're not. I'm not sure because Hani is actually going to San Diego, and they just opened the zoo part of SeaWorld.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
that's
can
awesome.
do the rides or anything, but you can see the animals.
Okay.
So I guess they are beginning to open because supposedly the governor is in trouble right now. There's a lot of people trying to kick him out for the way he runs the state.
The governor of California.
California.
Yeah.
They should get
Yeah,
on
they needed 1.5 million signatures, and they got it. So now he has to defend himself.
Oh boy, that's tough.
Aren't the governors elected by the people?
They are.
Mhm.
So isn't it up to an election to get rid of him?
Well, yes, but if it's before the election, you can force it by doing what they're doing, I guess.
Force him to resign.
Basically, yeah. Mhm.
The same thing with the guy in New York because of the COVID,
The way it was handled and
the way it was handled of people on nursing homes dying because of his doing.
So a bit of news from here.
Right.
We had our vaccination started on Monday, and they came to a grinding halt on Wednesday because a doctor in Queensland was inadvertently
He double dosed.
dosing everybody.
Not everybody.
no.
He double dosed 2 elderly people.
Oh,
He
Wow.
apparently hadn't finished the training, the specific training for COVID because of the temperature that it has to be kept at and how long it can be out at that particular temperature. And
mhm.
there's been a whole training process.
Mm. Oh, that's terrible.
See, Amanda used to do the flu vaccines to everybody.
Mhm.
Is there much difference, much variation in the way the injection is given?
No, not at all. Exactly the same,
Just the dose?
pretty much.
Just
a
whatever is inside.
different-
Is the dose the same for everybody, or is it weight related? Or
No, I think it's the same.
so I don't know if you've found out, but there's an interesting study that went on with the AstraZeneca AstraZeneca vaccine that they should increase the delay between the 2 doses. They found that it's been more effective the longer they wait.
Okay.
Because what they're doing
It's
was
a 12-week, isn't it?
what they
12-week
what they
gap.
were doing was it was a 6-week gap before, and then when they extended it to 12 weeks, it came up pretty
Far more
close to the
a bit more
Pfizer.
effective.
Yeah, it
vaccine.
seems pretty. It seems pretty close together to me. Like the Moderna one was, 4 weeks, but then they even said on your second dose you had like a 4-day window where you could get it 4 days before that date or 4 days after. But it just seems so close together. I like the idea of giving a little more time.
So Larry reckons he can give injections because he gives injections. He used to inject testosterone every week.
Yeah.
Don't know whether it's the same way.
Is that a cat?
Yes.
Yes.
What am I hearing? Okay.
A question is being asked of Eric: does he go for casinos?
He's going to Vegas.
So Larry's headed off to Seattle, and
Well, now you gotta come say hi.
Eric is saying that there is a lot to do and see in Vegas besides the gamble.
Come say hi. You have to come say hi.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
Do I have to?
Oh, it's not looking happy. Oh dear.
Did he scratch you?
Oh no, it didn't look happy. Oh dear.
She's
You're right.
the sweetest cat, but you cannot pick her up. She will get on your lap, but don't pick her up.
My goodness. Yeah, we feel that way about cats.
Yeah, well,
We're not cat people. We're dog people.
We have a choice. You can have your cat. I'll pat it once, but then you can have it back. Rather give me a dog, and the dog and I will cuddle up nicely together.
Yeah, but yeah, the cats, they have their own thing.
Yes.
By the way, is your dog still living?
The one that gets under the deck, yes, she's
Yes.
still alive.
Larry is in love with your cat.
Oh, little kitty. Oh, God. Did you just see it, Larry?
Nah, it's really funny.
And Eric is saying, not a big gambler, love to bet on sports, but the casino also have a lot of fun things to do.
Well, you can go to the Grand Canyon in Vegas. What else can you do? Shows?
Yeah. Heather's got to bring this cat in there. Angel doesn't leave me alone.
Oh.
Well, we know that you wear Angel like a blanket. And if you look at their lives, Angel's there at everything.
My middle name is Gene with a J.
Oh, same thing.
Yep.
That would be Angel.
With a J?
Yeah.
Angel.
With a G.
Because it's I know, just would say angelic, but that's a G too.
Yep.
Angel.
Spoken like a true Spaniard.
That's right.
Angel.
Well, my middle name is Angel, so.
Oh, is it?
Is it?
Yeah, they really messed up on that one.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if he was one.
Oh, it's a hard name to live up to.
Not even close.
Don't you see my wins?
Listen, you could be Jesus.
Yeah, that's true.
But there was one thing I wanted to say to you, Rafi. You know that halo that's going around your head? Well, it slipped a little. Thank you. I'm glad you fixed it up. Had me worried for a minute.
I like it like that. That's better.
Larry is saying to Heather that he went to Vegas in 2013 for 3 days. Barely gambled, only gambled to get the free drinks. Many free non-gambling things to do in Vegas. Heather's just clarifying that she spells it with a J and not a G.
Yeah, see, Eric's saying the Grand Canyon, 2 hours, yeah. My brother went to Vegas and he went on the helicopter trip to the Grand Canyon.
I've always loved Grand
No, her name is Angel, Heather Angel. Well, I'm Rafael Angel.
Heather likes to think her name is Angel when she's really good, but there are times when she misbehaves and it's not Angel.
That's right.
Just like Ruffy when he misbehaves. Larry is saying that his next time to Vegas, he wants to go to a range and shoot a 50 caliber.
Cool. I will do that.
So let me just say this, Larry, to an Australian, you can keep your 50 caliber away from us. Eric is saying, look up day trips from Vegas. There's a lot. Yeah.
Did you come to one of my lives where I show the old carnival commercial?
Yes.
They remember they were shooting dishes with a gun from the aft of the ship.
Yes.
I remember those days when the gypsies.
You won't see that anymore, I don't think.
No. Now, Heather's just actually clarifying. Her misbehaved, never. She's an angel.
Now, what's your mother saying about
Okay, so hopefully it will be before he is an angel.
Oh.
Now, who are we referring to, Ma? Me or Raphael?
That's sweet.
No, I think he's talking about you.
Yeah, me.
No.
Yeah.
So she's implying you're not an angel now.
Correct.
No.
My beloved mother. I love her to death.
You do.
I do.
As you should.
Yeah. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. Daniel is saying g'day. So g'day, Daniel Fields. Welcome aboard. And Larry is saying, okay, I'll change that. Next time I want Sean to join me in a paintball game. But that's just as bad.
Really? You don't have paintball either?
No.
Where's your sense
We've
of
got
adventure?
paintball. Where's my sense of adventure?
Are you afraid that a little ball is
I'd
going to hit you?
like to shoot at you with a paintball gun.
Okay, I'm comfortable for you to do that. You forget, I came from a country where national service was the big thing, and you had to go and shoot somebody because he had a different skin color.
Yes,
Sorry, keep the gun.
I'm not talking bullets. I'm talking paintball. Goodness me. Can I throw an egg at you at least?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I'll take the egg because I know how to defend myself.
Okay.
At least I don't have to worry about using my big stick.
Mm. Hang on.
Okay, so whenever everybody plays Laser Quest on the ship, you stay in bed, okay?
Yeah, I'll be with that one. Hang on. Larry wants a group paintball game.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Or laser tag.
Mom
Yes.
said no comment, so obviously she wasn't talking about me. Laser tag I can go with.
Oh, but that's shooting. That's shooting a laser. What's the difference?
Well,
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's harmless.
the fact that the laser doesn't hurt you as much as the bullet does.
So he's
What about your emotional hurting?
He's very sensitive, you know. Surprised.
Your pride gets damaged
It does.
when you get hit. Yes. Laser tag is fun though. That would be a lot of fun.
Hmm.
That's a good idea.
I agree.
Do you have that on your ships?
well, they had on the last ship we went. I don't know if they have it on the
I don't think
horizon.
there's something on the horizon though.
We'll have to find out.
But we'll figure out something. Maybe the
We also
day-
did what is that room thing that we have to escape? Escape room.
Escape room.
escape room. Yeah,
We did
that's
on our last.
I'd be trapped in there forever. You'd find me as a skeleton.
No. They give you some clues if you get, caught up. But that was a lot of fun.
I've not done that before.
we did that with.
You did that.
Yeah, I did
You've done that
with
for
my-
a buck's night, I think.
Yeah, it was my
Buck's
niece's. Yeah, my
Oh,
niece's.
yeah.
What?
Is a buck's night like a guy's night?
Yeah, it's when
the groom before.
it's before the bride and groom get
Oh, you call
married.
it
A bachelor
Like a
party.
bachelor party.
Stag party. We call
Yeah.
it a buck's night.
Stag. Okay, cool.
So it was my niece's fiance at the time, and he had a stag or buck's night, and we went to a escape room, and my dad came along as well, which was great. The fact that he was there. The only problem was he's a diabetic, and we couldn't get him out fast enough to get some help.
Oh
'Cause he was
no.
So
He was
first
okay?
I did the rescue. Yeah, he was fine.
Oh goodness.
He's he has those habits where sometimes I have to watch him, but he's good.
Good.
Larry's saying that escape room looks very cool. Learned that in training. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Carnival has one or not, but it will be kind of cool as well.
Yep.
I'm sure there'll be some cool things to do.
So
John
there's
said that,
another
laser tag.
there's another land vacation
Yep.
that we were thinking about. There is a group of YouTubers meeting here in a couple of weeks in Georgia.
Yep.
So I was thinking about going, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
Mhm.
Our problem is that we won't be able to make it.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's a little. It's just a tap too far for you, right?
Yep. Aside from the fact that we can't actually get out of the country at this particular point in time.
Yeah, but this is
Yeah.
this is like about 20 people meeting up, and
Yeah, you're going to be there
Cool.
with Ford Man. Ford Man here.
yeah, it's more like a guy's trip. Seems that way
Yep.
because none of the wives are going.
Yep.
Mm.
Well,
That sounds like a buck's night
I know
in itself.
exactly what's going to be happening there.
What happens on that weekend?
I don't have to be there to know. I can see they're going to be getting some
what does this mean?
lots of drink, alcohol in the hand,
Oh.
flushed out of your brain.
Thank you for making it clear.
Absolutely. I could have done something else, but then I would have been shot down. Larry's agreeing.
It's interesting.
You know what, guys? We've been giggling and chuckling for the
dear.
last hour and a half or so.
Larry had a question. He's asking about
Okay, diabetes. So your diabetic question, Larry, if you're in there for any length of time and you haven't had anything to eat and you're having a hypo, it's a little bit difficult to get out in time.
So he needs to take some.
You need to take something
jelly
with you,
beans
some jelly
with you or
beans
something.
to keep your sugars up.
Good advice.
So I noticed the kangaroo behind you. Have you have you held one before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a big one or just a joey?
No, big one.
A big one.
Yeah.
They've eaten. Yeah, we've given them food.
After you killed them?
No, they're live. You can't give them food after they're dead. Come on.
But
However, kangaroo steak is awesome.
No, you wouldn't want to go up to a wild kangaroo in the wild, but at a zoo.
yeah,
they
we
used-
held the small ones, the joeys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When they're used to humans, they're fine, but you wouldn't want to say
Not
hello
the
to
wild ones.
a wild kangaroo.
Like,
They're actually they've got huge claws.
did you see our video with at Hall's Gap?
With all the kangaroos.
There's a video we did about
I don't remember. I don't think I have.
about 8 weeks ago. We did a stream out of a place called Hall's Gap, but we also put up some video for that, and there were some wild kangaroos walking around. In the morning, they would hop in, spend their time early morning
Hundreds
until
of
about literally hundreds, till about say 10 in the morning, and then they'd all go into the bush and hide. And then about 3-4 in the afternoon, they'd come back out again. Hundreds and hundreds.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And Eric is saying, yeah, I hear kangaroos. Yeah,
They can be.
they can be quite vicious, so you do have to be careful.
Larry just wants to hold koalas,
Yeah.
and trust me, Larry, you do not want to hold a koala. Trust me.
Oh no, why not?
Oh, have you seen that news about the koala in Australia? That it was in the middle of the road and some lady put it on her car.
What?
No.
News, yeah. That some koala in Australia was on the middle of the road, and then some lady grabbed it, put it on inside her car until the animal control will come in there.
Really?
Oh, I heard of the lady who went into her car and found a koala in the back seat. It had got in there by itself.
No, this one is a koala that was outside, and she grabbed it, put it in the car, and you can see a picture of the koala grabbing the steering wheel.
How cute.
But supposedly there's somebody from Australia. What's her name? The one on Marco Polo. What's her name? Anissa?
Anissa. Yeah.
They say that the koalas are very stinky
Yeah, they are.
They are.
That's why you wouldn't want to hold them.
because
Koalas,
they do
koalas-
their number one on themselves.
correct. Koalas.
Yeah.
Koalas basically sleep 23 hours a day, and when they're awake, they're eating and doing whatever for an hour.
And a lot of them have chlamydia. It's quite well known. Yeah.
So you have to be careful.
Oh
Don't
my
don't put
gosh.
your bits next to them.
Yeah, I don't want to hold a koala.
John is saying to Heather, did you show them your pictures of all your deceased roos? Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Yeah. Larry's saying kangaroos are like deer here. Not quite. Not quite.
You don't want to drive. The worry is when you drive in the country in the evening, you have to be really, really careful because at sunset, they start coming out. And the huge males, if they bounce out onto the road in front of you, they've been known to cause fatal accidents.
Yep.
Yes.
They can destroy a car by you hitting it.
So it's like the deer here then.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they come out of nowhere because they bounce out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same here with the deer.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, there were deer at Hall's Gap too.
Larry, you worry me. You seriously?
The problem with sharks is that they think that you're food, and by the time they bite into you and realize that you're a human and no, they don't want to eat you, you're bleeding to death.
Too late.
It's
Correct.
too late. Yeah,
Yikes.
that's the issue. Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
well, such is life.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Eric, for not driving in Australia. They drive in the wrong side of the road.
So many reasons.
Why
Eric,
do you drive on the wrong side of the road?
Because they want to be like the queen. They like to be like the queen. Oh, we are so sophisticated. We live in the wrong side of the road.
No, you say it's the wrong
yeah,
side.
correct.
Why?
We've been driving on the correct side of the road for millennia. But
That's what we say about you.
There's no way it goes right to them, though. Like it just, no. It's just
That's
wrong.
all they see, sweetie. They don't know what normal is.
oh, well,
We don't want
hang
to
on a
hang
minute.
on. We don't want to be normal.
Correct.
We do not want to be
I
normal.
would be the first to tell you that I'm not normal. I walk around with
And
a
I'll be the-
defibrillator.
and I'll be the second to say is not normal.
I like
But
that.
wait a minute. Why did they drive on the wrong side of the road in South Africa as well?
Because South Africa is an ex-English colony.
Oh, is that the only reason why?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the reason why people on these places drive in the wrong side of the road. Because the Queen mandated it.
No, wait a minute. You said Queen.
Nothing to do with
The Queen is incapable of
Nothing to do with the
mandating
Queen.
anything. If you would have said woman dating, I would have agreed with you. But not mandated. Let's get politically correct here, please.
The Queen ruled.
Woman dating. I've never heard that. That's funny.
Well,
I
now
like
you
it.
know.
Good one.
What about Japan, though? Japan, they drive on the wrong side. So it's also, is that a
Japan.
English colony
What
as
about
well?
Canada though?
No, they
Japan?
weren't an English
No.
colony, but they went against the flow, so they're on our side of the road.
See, Hong Kong
They're
drives.
intelligent.
Hong Kong drives on the left.
You don't know how much brain power it takes to drive on the correct side of the road.
You know, they have to change gears with the left hand. Ugh.
Oh, that's so weird.
But the gears are on the same space. First is still up.
oh, it's still the same
It's still
gears.
it,
You
like
would still have
like-
to go. Oh.
Yeah. So first is not here. First is still here, but it's with
Yeah.
the left hand.
Correct.
And the clutch is still the left feet controls the clutch, right?
That's a lot going on.
The clutch is still with the left foot.
Yep.
Now, Daniel is just saying that it's about money and
Protectionism.
okay. If you want to do that in your side of the pond, I'm happy for you to say that. It doesn't cost us any money for you to drive on our side of the road. Promise.
Well, it might over where you are, but
It might if they hit you.
Didn't think of that.
Oh, there you go. We drive on the left side so that your sore arm is free to protect yourself. There you go.
Larry's an animal lover.
and Eric's going to be sitting up the back of the bus.
Yes, that's mother.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Left
funny.
side so that your sword is free.
I love it.
Now, actually, this was originally from the days of the knights.
Yeah.
The knights and the soldiers on the horses and all
cool.
sort of things. And we just kept the tradition going. It's you people that couldn't keep it going.
Yeah. You know, he's one of the knights from Camelot right there.
Wow.
Exactly. Larry is saying we are with the Queen also and drive on the correct side of the road, Sean. I know that. Well, no, you drive on the right side, not the correct.
Yeah.
Almost
Why
got
they-
you.
Because they copied the bloody Yanks.
Oh,
Well, have you driven on our side of the road, Sean?
Have I? Yes.
You
Yeah.
have.
I've
Yeah.
tried. I tried at one
In
stage.
Switzerland and in Germany.
Weird. I did it in Israel. Oh, it was weird.
Yeah.
Couldn't get used to it.
Was the wheel on the other side as well?
I don't know. It was on a tram. I let the tram driver drive.
Oh. So you haven't driven?
No, but I've been on the wrong side of the road.
No, it's too weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird.
But then you have to get used to standing if you want to cross the road and you're looking the wrong direction
Yep.
for the oncoming traffic. It's scary.
Now, Larry is saying, wait, why are we talking about swords when they're talking about driving a vehicle? Larry, too confused. Daniel is saying, we got to go. Have a great night. Daniel, thanks for popping
Thank you.
in.
You
You're
too.
driving,
We'll see you next week.
you're driving like this, and then you can
Yes.
Yes.
Just do some swashbuckling at the
put your
same
door
time.
on the other side.
Army hearties.
Yes.
You take your sword out of the window to fight the other cars.
I've got a really big sword. It's like
Oh, stop showing off. Stop talking yourself up, Sean. Oh, now
you call that a stick?
you call that a stick? Now, this is a stick.
Don't call me Bicker Stickers for nothing. Well, they don't call me that at all.
Oh dear.
Oh, well.
You better, can we quit while we're ahead, please?
There you go. That's why we're here. That's why the women are here.
So
Stop
Have you ever seen that movie?
we can hear you.
Have you never seen that movie called The Life of Brian? It's a Monty Python movie.
The Life of Brian?
Yes.
You have
I've
never
heard
seen
of-
that?
I
No.
heard of it.
Oh, hilarious.
Okay, so you've got to see The Life. Yeah, put that knife down before I defend
Knife.
myself.
This is
The
a nice.
Life of Brian.
Yeah, The Life of Brian.
And it's
It's
Monty Python?
It's a Monty Python movie.
It's a spoof.
It's in the mid 80s. I think about 82 when it came out, and
Okay.
it is hilarious.
All right. We'll have to check it out. The
Because
Life of Brian.
you've seen the other one, right? The Monty Python
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail, yeah.
So that came out after the Holy Grail,
Okay.
The Life of Brian.
Life of Brian.
I'll have to see it.
Yep. So apparently we've got Ananda watching us, and
Hey,
yep.
Ananda.
And we've got
John
Hi,
likes,
John likes the movie.
Brian.
John likes the movie. Life
Sean
of
can
Brian.
quote the whole movie.
Oh my
You
god.
can
How many times have you seen it?
Yeah, I can't remember how many times, but it's a great movie.
What? At the what?
Amanda likes her favorite
I don't
movie
know.
is The Goodbye Girl.
Ah,
Oh gosh, that's a blast from the past.
That's an oldie, isn't it?
She knows
Wow.
every line on that movie.
That's the one I know all the lines from.
I've seen it, but gosh, I've only seen it once. So originally,
With Richard Dreyfuss.
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah, it's really good.
He
It
plays
was. I remember it being good. I
A lot
couldn't
of
tell you
great
anything about it now.
Yeah,
Wow.
Amanda likes the dialogues.
I do.
Uh huh. I'll have to go and revisit that now that you've mentioned it.
Yes, you do.
I gotta order some piece of merch because I love the slogan "Life is short." Oh, thank you. A little tip: don't order the hat because of the words. The logo looks very small.
Sweatshirts.
But the sweatshirts and everything else, and the caps and everything else look good. But on the hat, the logo is about this big.
Heather's got her 2 cents worth. She likes Hamilton and can say the whole play.
Oh my gosh, now that's a lot of dialogue too.
Our daughters here, they can do Hamilton.
Yeah, our kids love Hamilton as well.
So what is this Hamilton thing?
It's Hamilton.
I said the same thing when it became so huge here. I mean, like at one point, I mean, I don't know what it's like after COVID and all this stuff, but I mean, you couldn't get tickets to it. It was just like, it was booked a year in advance. It was crazy. It just was one of those, it just took off, kind of went viral type things. I don't really get it. We went and saw it and I liked it, but it didn't.
Our kids love it.
They love it.
Mm.
Yeah, it didn't do that for me. But
it's going to be live here in Sydney. They're starting.
I think I like it better the second time I watched it on TV. On Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that on.
There was one time that they put there's like a drool on one of the.
Oh gosh, Robbie! the king is awesome. He does a great job. I like his stuff, but.
So Larry is saying that E.T. is his all-time favorite.
Oh, it's a beautiful film.
And really, Larry is saying that the best thing about Hamilton is the American history, and that's about about it.
It is about the history of Hamilton. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The founding fathers.
When our middle child, when Megan saw E.T., she was scared to death of E.T. She could not watch that movie at all. She was so afraid of E.T. I loved it when I was a kid. I was never afraid, but she still can't watch that movie.
E.T.
It's Steven Spielberg. You can't be scared.
I know.
Well, I mean, he has some scary movies. I mean, the Schindler's List, man, that was some scary movie.
Oh yeah, but that's different.
And
that's totally
that's pure history.
That's different level.
Real scary.
Man.
Yeah, true. That's the problem.
Well,
true story,
folks. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on board with us today.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's lovely to spend time with you guys.
Wait until you guys are on the cruise with us.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
I know. Year and a half, or what is it?
That's a long time. But
how many days? How many days is it now?
I haven't.
He probably has the countdown already.
Days, hours, minutes, and seconds.
Probably.
Let me see if I have it. Hold on.
I think Larry has. I know.
I don't know if I put that one on my cruises yet. Carnival Horizon, yes. 595 days.
Woo!
Wow.
And
18 days and 15 hours.
We've got 1 day less than you because we're a day ahead.
Good point.
It's 594 for us.
Good point.
Yeah. That's going to be fun. I mean,
we'll be there before you then.
I'm enjoying these longer cruises for sure.
Yeah. Well, the average cruise in Oz is like about 12 days, 12 nights.
Oh gosh, we've never been on one that extended. Yeah.
Lucas just popped in.
Hi, Papa Moso.
Hey, Papa.
A very belated happy birthday to you. My apologies.
Having said that, folks, and sorry to say g'day to Papa and just have to jump out. But what we need to do is we need to shut this down so that people can get on with their lives this evening. So, folks, we'll say goodbye to everybody. If you two can just hang around once we shut the chat down, we'll just chat on a little bit more. But to the folks, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We hope you have had an awesome session. We've absolutely loved the time with Raphael and Amanda, and hope that you guys will enjoy the time with us in the future. Have an awesome day.
Have a great weekend, and it's good night from you.
And it's good night from you. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye now.